Girl.
Happy season 2.
Two. Hey, you want to get two.
I don't want to go number 1. I want to go
You
number
know
2.
a lot about going number 2 too, girl.
I want to go number 2 with you.
I knew you were immediately going to talk about number 2.
Well, then why'd you bring it up? Because you wanted me
I
to go
did
there.
it.
You wanted me to go there.
You brought it up.
Don't flick the fan.
You brought it up.
Oh my God.
That?
Who said that? Oh my God. Season 2, girl. Can you believe it's been half a year?
What are you fixing?
My eyebrow felt a little like dry, and I have a little bit of hidden lotion I'm repositioning. You know when you have to reposition the lotion? Comment below if you've repositioned the lotion.
Switching the positions for you. Cue up Arianka
Lotion
on cue.
up the eyebrow. Oh my God, it is warm. As soon as I saw that
I know,
fan,
it's kind of warm down here today.
and it's never like it down here.
Never.
Oh my God. I just saw
Not
Carson
here.
Kressley on the TV today.
Look who has the audacity to be phoning me right now. And she claims that she doesn't want to get brought up every episode. And then she knows we're filming too. Should I answer?
Absolutely.
Hold on, I'll put her on speaker. Hello, you have both Jordan and Chris here on bythewaypod.com. How can we help you?
Hello, bythewaypod.com. I am your number 1 fan.
I literally said, of course, the one day you're not about to get brought up on an episode and you have the audacity to
She
call.
said season 2. Girl, I'm gonna start season 2. Right, is what she said.
And it's really great that I can't understand a word that Chris is saying right now. So it's just
She
coming through
knows.
as like little gay murmurings through my phone in my car.
Yeah.
So that'll make you watching this later even more enjoyable when you figure out it was a 3-way conversation and not a 2-way conversation.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Can I call you back?
Interrupted.
Can I call you back in like 45 minutes?
Other things to do. So you may give me a call back later. I'll allow it.
Okay, lovely. Thank you, Star.
All right, love you.
Love ya.
Bye.
Bye.
Not her commandeering the episode 5 seconds
I
in
know.
because she heard a rumbling and she said, "Oh, I will be part of the premiere."
I know.
The premiere for wherever I are is where I'm going to be driving in my car, coming in on the speaker phone.
You know what's very funny?
Jordan and Chris will never be alone.
Something that was just brought up to me the other day, and you just proved the point.
What?
Was that
I am
somebody,
Dr. Seuss.
a mutual friend of ours, was catching up on these episodes.
Fake.
And she texts me,
friend.
and she texts me about a couple things, like my dad falling in the grave, like all that kind of stuff. And she was like, "I'm learning so much about you through this," and I was like, "Ah." And she goes, "And what I'm learning about Chris is that he knows how to beat a joke to death." And then you just did it with your prettier
Beating a joke to death?
Mama, dragging that horse out of the stable, fucking beating it down and making it into
I
glue
took
girl.
it to the glue factory.
Yeah.
I put it into the Elmer's container. I used the Elmer's container, put that old dry crust
Used
glue
an egg
into
beater
the,
and for about 12 hours.
took it
girl.
out the trash can, recycled it. Oh my God.
Damn. Truer words have never been spoken.
And that's the tea on
That
that.
is the tea on
Actually, no, I do have only about 3 to 4 quote unquote jokes.
Mm-hmm.
And as long as they're funny to me, I'll keep doing it. So
So where did you get them from?
I don't know, but they've been stolen somewhere somehow. I'm sure.
Non-original.
Never. Oh God, no. Nothing about me is original. No. Everything but my kneecaps.
Huh.
Yeah.
And well, and the ears. Those are definitely ears.
Season 2, back at it again with the ear. Yes.
The realest thing about this podcast is your ears and my nose, girl.
Yeah, T. Oh my God. What if we did a face swap?
Fakest thing on me is this f***ing leg.
That's Real Housewives. I know that. I know that was
Which
real.
franchise?
That was Beverly Hills.
Wrong.
Oh no. Salt Lake City.
Wrong. Just go through every
Hold on.
city.
Hold on. Oh, Potomac.
Wrong. It's also not how you say it.
Potomac.
There you go. Still wrong.
Potomac. How do you say it?
No, you were right.
Oh.
I thought you said it wrong city, though, with where it's from.
Oh, it is wrong. Yes. Where is it?
New York. Literally the other biggest one there is.
I forgot about New York.
The whole city.
Have you forgotten about New York?
No, I'm going there next weekend. When I do the solo tour of By the Way Pod.
Yeah, it's gonna be by the way pod with Jordan.
With Jordan on tour, live on tour.
Yeah, live on tour. And not one person will be like, oh, where's...
Wasn't there a second name on that? Nope.
No, not one person will
Never
be
heard
like,
of it.
where's Chris? They'll just be like, oh, why was it so much more
Christopherson.
funny? But I missed the jokes that were beat to death.
I
like
missed
the
those
old
4
horse.
jokes.
I
That
missed
I
those
remember
4
there was about 4
jokes.
jokes that
Yeah.
haven't been told yet.
Who would be the 3?
Premier Profar, wherever you are.
Premier, for wherever you are.
If it wouldn't be season 2 if Jordan was immediately dealing with a allergy attack at all
I know.
times. I'm
I
so
know.
over it.
I know.
So annoying.
Me going like this with my eyes, me going like this with the cord.
I was gonna do like a funny little recap of season 1, like, okay, here's everything we covered, and then I remembered that I can't ever remember anything that we
No.
talked about.
No.
So then that idea went quickly out the window.
Do you remember talking about the guy on the Segway who invented Segways, who rolled off the cliff and died on a Segway? In fact, we named the episode Segway Croquet based on that story.
Yeah, but not like the details.
Okay.
I would not have remembered that he died.
Yeah, the inventor of Segway died.
Yeah, I
See, this
remember
is
that
why-
now, but I would not have
I
remembered
wish
that.
you forgot my old dead horse jokes that I beat to death.
But the stories are what I forget instead.
Because that way I could just keep telling
Well,
them
the
without...
problem is there's just so many details that trying to remember.
We have just such a rich history here. Oh, by the way, pod.com.
It's literally like sometimes I'll go back and watch some of our TikToks and I'll be like, oh my God, that was really funny.
Oh my God, we're so funny.
I forgot we were funny. Like,
Oh my
I'll like
God.
forget that we even said or
When you
talked
get your
about
nose
that
pinched and my
bullshit.
ears back. We'll look back.
Pinned and pinched.
Pinned
The
and
new-
pinched.
That'll be the new
That's the
podcast
new
title.
name.
We'll
Pinned
do a
and
spin-off
pinched.
of this podcast.
Welcome to pinnedandpinched.com.
Which nobody asked for, by the way.
No, not one
Nobody
person.
even wants this one, let alone a spin-off.
No, the spin-off. The spin-on. Well, we're going to somehow be...
Spin on what? Oh.
I don't know. What was the last thing you spun on? The noise.
What was the last thing you spun on, girl?
Let's see.
Spiraled out on.
Spiraled.
More like
I
it.
spiraled. Yeah. What was the last time I spiraled? This morning when I got up at 4:30 in the morning.
Can I play you
Yeah.
a little audio?
Is this the thing in question?
No.
Oh, okay.
But this was just sent to me.
Okay.
So this is my wonderful, wonderful first nephew.
Okay.
Okay.
Photo shoot.
Nope. This is just a video in the car.
No, I meant
that
the
his
photo
mom took.
shoot nephew.
That like we had
You
for
did like
Pride?
a photo shoot or
Yes.
whatever. Yeah.
So this is my first one, and he's like 2.5 almost. His birthday's only a few days before mine.
Okay.
So he's almost 2.5, and this is a video his mom sent me.
Okay.
I'm just gonna play the audio because I don't want to show him on camera.
Okay. Stay tuned.
I know technical
if
difficulties.
you're on the edge of your seat right now, sit back in the seat because it'll be a second.
It will be ready.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
What?
Maybe he's saying something else.
Did he say effing D it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Don't say that.
No.
My poor little nephew.
Now this is the pop off. How do you feel about kids that cuss?
love.
You do live?
Yeah, she sent me the video and she goes, "This is your child," and she goes,
Yeah.
"And you want to know why he said it?" And I was like, "Why?" And she goes, "Because he has like the stuffed animal dog that's like his like
That says that phrase
That-
when you
yeah,
push
when you
the-
squeeze
push-
his hand,
It says
it's paw, yeah.
bleeping D it.
but diet."
Well, we'll have to make sure you bleep that out. Well,
My favorite thing is when you self-edit and even you realize how ridiculous it
I'm
sounds.
like, yeah, that sounds-
bleeping diet.
no. Why did you have to repeat it back?
So he dropped his stuffed animal to like on the floor of the car and he couldn't reach it.
Oh.
And so he said that she goes, "This is more your child because him being that annoyed at the smallest inconvenience."
yes.
And then she swiftly reminds me of this great story of us meeting at the park to go on a run.
Okay.
Me realizing my AirPods were dead, getting so pissed off that I just left and didn't run because I was like, I'm not going to fucking run with no music.
But you were with someone, so you could have talked.
No, I was so mad at that point. I just left.
So you go and run with somebody, but then you don't listen. You don't like talk to them.
No, we don't even run together. We just meet there, go on a run, and then meet up at the end.
Now,
It's
this
his
is-
mom.
No, I'm but this is interesting to me.
So
Most people will meet up to run
Right.
together.
Well, we run at very different paces, especially then. I believe she was like newly-ish pregnant.
she left you in the
especially.
dust. She left you in
So
the dust.
she was like, she just has very small legs, so she just runs
That short, pregnant, waddling woman met you in the park, and you said, "No." What really happened was you had the headphones, but that was the ruse, and you were like, "I'm not running with this."
No, but we never run together.
Girl.
We meet up, we like talk for a minute, we go on our little run, and we text while we're running,
and then you go to Starbucks together,
and then I finish, and whenever she's done, we do a little like warm down walk, and then we like hang for a second.
That's better than the people that meet up to run, but they go to Starbucks and they sit and they wear their yoga clothes and they don't run.
Sometimes we'll go
that
on.
Would be me.
When I used to live down by there, we used to go on a run like to Starbucks because it was like right outside the park.
Sure.
But
Central Park.
But yeah. No.
Okay. I never asked you this. Is Central Park really the haps, or is it like
the haps?
Is it like glamorized on TV and then you get there and it's like crusty trash?
No, it's really nice.
Run down.
No, it's really nice.
Did you run there?
No, because I wasn't really a runner back when I lived there.
Oh, okay.
And now, like when I go visit in New York, I just run by my friend's apartment in the mornings.
Yeah,
and she lives in Brooklyn, so
yeah.
And she has some parks by her, but I kind of like running on like the streets because you get to like see everything that's happening.
You do like the streets?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't like the streets.
It just is like more.
I don't like running.
There's like more to look at is the problem because running can get boring
Sure.
depending on how long you're going for.
Yeah.
Keeps it like interesting. There's more things to look at, things going on, whatever.
Sure. More things to listen to in the headphones you left at home. You know.
Central Park is awesome. I actually really like Central Park.
Okay.
Cute like picnic spot. I mean, there's great performances happening all the time, and
do you have to avoid it
large.
at night?
It's very large.
Is it like creeping and crawling at night?
Not the parts that I go to, but I guess I've never been to like every part of Central Park. It's
because I've heard it's like huge. It's why I have that trepidation.
I've heard it's huge.
Huh?
You've seen Central Park on a map, right?
No.
You don't know how to look.
I don't look at the map. I don't know how to read. I don't know how to look. When I close my eyes, I can't see.
It's because they're always cross-eyed.
Why would I look at Central Park on a map for no reason if I'm not?
I don't know.
I've never
Do you know all 50 states?
Absolutely
so
not.
Did you look at where the New York was on the map?
I know where New York is, but not the Central Park. You know, okay. I've never been. I'm not going. So why would I? Like, would you look at? I don't know. What's a lake? I don't know. Like. The snort.
I was just gonna keep doing it until you realized like
the twitch. I don't know. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, why is my left shoulder in a knot?
You literally did it like 3 times.
A pretzel. Why am I serving Auntie Anne's on the shoulder today with this
Auntie Anne's?
Which I know I keep talking about because I still haven't had it. But no, because I've seen too many documentaries from back in the 70s when people kept getting murdered at Central Park. So that's what's in my mind's eye, is that it might still be like that at night. But is that not the case?
Not really. It has been 50 years since the 70s.
Oh my God, it has been 50 years.
Yeah.
Do you know somebody from the 70s? They're 50. Anyway.
Well, not all of them.
Do you know somebody from the 70s?
Born
They're probably
in the
50s. Born in the 70s.
We actually probably know quite a few people that were born in the 70s.
We do. I'm sure we do.
My parents were born in the 60s.
I was born in the 90s. As were you, old.
90s?
Yeah.
Like the 1890s.
I feel like what used to be, the 80s, to me, the 80s was like 20, always seemed like 20 years ago. 40. 20 is the new 40. Speaking of back to Carson Kressley, losing is the new winning from RuPaul.
Oh.
I saw Carson Kressley, also RuPaul. I seen him on the TV in a waiting room today, and he was on the Sherry something show. Sherry somebody.
Sherry Shepherd.
Who is she? Did she replace Wendy?
No, she had one before Wendy was gone, but I do live for Sherry Shepherd. She's super funny.
She seemed really cute. I've never seen her before.
She's been in. Her. There's a great movie.
You know, she was an actress. I've heard of the name.
She is. We'll have to watch this movie called Beauty Shop with Queen Latifah.
Oh, I'm already down. Queen Latifah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And she's in it, and she's super funny. But it's like great comedy actresses in it.
Love.
What's her from Clueless is in it.
The main.
Yeah.
Alicia Silverstone.
So. Alicia Silverstone. I think it's her. Yeah, I think it's her. But there's a lot of great people in it. Very, very, very funny. Good. 10 out of 10. It's like one of those ones I watch like whenever it's on. We'll add that to the list.
Yeah. The list. I know. I keep forgetting what's on the list.
I know.
Excuse me. Although you just texted me the other day that Kung Fu Panda is now all on Peacock, which
it is.
Makes sense because the villain in the second one or third is a peacock.
Oh, really?
And they go like this. They don't actually do that, but they do with the tail. Get this. They do this move, the peacock, where she turns around, whips the tail open, and then flings around, and then like throws the shooting thing, the like spikes at him.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
And it's like, whoosh, whoosh. I do live. The villains are always the best. Were you the gay that always supported the villains or no?
It depended on the villain.
Okay, name them.
Ursula.
Okay,
Big
love.
support.
Jafar.
Particularly hot Ursula whenever she becomes a human for a minute.
Oh, when she becomes like Jafar? No.
No.
No. Okay, me neither.
But Aladdin wasn't really my favorite one anyway, so I didn't really ever watch it.
Me neither. Back to the I don't trust people who don't have belly buttons.
Did you ever? Oh, I did send you the picture of that guy. The Kyle XY.
Oh, the Kyle XY, which again, see, we did talk about it. See, we
Hot.
remember. You remember. Hot. Yes.
I almost said what you added him to, except TikTok fucking reamed me for using that word. So now I'm pissed about it.
Yes. The can you spell it on TikTok? Because on YouTube you can spell bad words.
Yeah, I left it in the YouTube one.
Okay,
And it's
yeah,
fine.
yeah,
But in the
yeah.
TikTok one, I had to
Yeah.
put a fucking thing over it.
What would you say instead of the SPANK space BANK? What's a PG way? What's a G way of saying that? The
Masturbation station.
Okay. I think you can say that.
Well,
Why
last
not?
time you spelled out the word masturbate instead of just saying
Yeah, because I'm just too wary of, I don't know, TikTok being a tick flop, which, as we've seen, they either love us or they absolutely hate us.
TikTok loves us. But then they fucking did this one video they flagged for community guidelines. Suck my dick.
Girl,
Put that on your community guideline.
I wish they
Honey.
would. I wish they would. Let me look at the time. I'm like blanking. I'm like, what do we do?
I'm like, can you keep talking? I'm trying to hydrate, and you're just watching. Literally.
Yeah, we got about 3 minutes. So is there a 3-minute story to tell or is that too
No,
long?
it's
okay.
gonna be a good one. After the break, I have an excellent story to tell you that happened the other day to a couple friends of ours involving my job.
Oh, good.
Speaking of my nephew,
Yeah.
his mother is about to pop.
I know she was pregnant.
I know. It may even be to the point where by the time the next episode comes out, I might have a niece at that point because she's like that due.
And maybe you'll have your headphones by then so you can go right in for the second time she's
I
pregnant.
have my headphones here in this house, in fact.
Under my man's bed.
Watch your tone.
In his nightstand.
Heyo. Yeah, I might have my first niece, whose name I do not know.
Because they won't
They do.
tell you?
Only me and her mother know the first letter of it,
A.
an M.
An M?
And I know it will match up with the middle name very well because they like the middle first to be.
Okay. Do you know the middle name?
No, it's going to be a family name.
If you know the middle name, comment below.
It'll be a family name because my nephew's middle name is like her dad's name and her
Okay.
husband's middle name. So
Okay.
it's like a big family. So I know ittle be a family name of some kind.
What do
I
you feel
thought
about,
her mom's, but I don't really know anything that goes with her mom's.
See, good. I'm glad you said that because I think that it should become just as normal for moms to name their daughters after them, just like dads name their sons after them. And I was reading this one article.
Oh, like a junior?
BuzzFeed.
No, I wasn't saying a junior.
Huh? No, I know. I'm just saying, how do you feel about that? Like,
I don't really like juniors in general.
me neither.
I think it's kinda lame.
I think it should be you're your own person. Let me give you the name to be your own unique individual.
Yeah.
Now, I do have a brother whose middle name is my dad's first name. Whatever. Sure, fine. But the junior, and in fact, I have a neighbor who, the
My
first
brother's
name
middle
and
name is
same
my
exact
dad's
first
first name.
name. See, okay, I feel like that's common. But the people that give their sons the first name of the dad, to me, it's like, no.
Yeah,
No.
I don't
And
like
then
that either.
The one when the mom's like having coitus with the father, and then she's like screaming the name, and the son hears it. You know what I mean? And like,
Yeah, but I do kind of like though the nickname then of AJ, where it's like
oh, for junior.
Adam Jr. or
Yeah, yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I like
Actually,
AJ
Adam
or
and Eve,
TJ,
Adam Jr., their first
CJ,
son. Forget Cain and Abel, Adam Jr.
AJ.
Imagine that. AJ and the Queen. Oh, flopped.
The Bible thumpers are gonna get you on that one, girl.
AJ and the Queen. They don't know what that is.
Being Adam's son.
Oh, yeah.
It's Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve.
But imagine if it was Adam and Steve.
Imagine
The straights would have
all
nothing to
the
say.
people.
Imagine.
Imagination.
I was gonna say imagination. Okay, I want to hear
Let's
the
take a
story.
break.
Let's take a break. Bye.
Watch your
Be right
fan.
back. Oh. Bloop.
And we're back. And we're back.
Top 10 ways. That's the other joke I do 50 times. Your eyes. Top 10 ways you know
You
you're
like started it and
back.
like my soul left. I like
I
felt
saw
it exit my
I
body
saw
from the back.
something disappear. Oh my god! You know what it kind of reminds me of is if you've ever seen either in real life yourself or like on TV when somebody goes under anesthesia and they're like counting down or like the medicine goes in and they're like heh, and their whole body and it's a really weird thing to look at actually and it's like they're not there. It's like they're there but they're not. It's a weird feeling. It's like the Chuck E. Cheese animatronics. Do they scare you?
No.
They scare a lot of people. They don't scare me.
Well, it's not that I would be scared because that new video game that's been out for a little
Five
bit
Nights at
now.
Freddy's.
Yeah.
Which preys on that fear of like people who are afraid
Yeah.
of animatronics.
And you know, so on Brittany Broski's podcast,
I watched her play it.
with this whole thing.
Well, not the podcast, but I watched her regular YouTube where she played it twice.
her podcast, she talked about this game for like a whole big long thing, and then she went into like the deep dive of it. He used to make like religious video games, and then when it like stopped doing well, he like reluctantly started this thing, and then it took off, so he got stuck doing it.
Oh my god,
like,
that means
work
if he goes to church and tithes 10% of his money to the God, which is what tithing technically is, 10%. Does that mean that the
To
chur-
God, the pastor, by the way. Stupid.
to the pastor, he took the offering plate and put it past her. I don't know where I was going with that. Ignore the pun.
Say it. Just go.
So what was happening is that 10% is really like the devil money. It's
Yeah.
the devil's money going right back to the church.
Going
And God
right back to the
God will
pastor's
get what he
pocket.
gets. Yeah, right into the pastor's pocket. And let's talk about
God will
that.
get what he gets. Go with God.
Be blessed. Anyways, I don't remember why I said that. Chuck E.
Go with
Cheese
God and
behind
be
the eyes.
blessed.
Why did I say that at the beginning?
Because my soul left my body
Your
when
soul
you
left
started
your
to
body.
repeat another joke
See?
for the 700th time.
Hey,
Hi.
can't be 700 if it's only been 699.
Yeah.
And I would tell the joke 5,000 times, and I would
Times.
tell it. See, I had to get it.
Why is it times?
Because I had to get it to rhyme with miles.
What does this do?
It's like an itch from like a little drop of water.
Oh.
Or whatever that is. I almost said saliva. What comes out of your eyes? Tears?
Yeah.
Isn't there a word for I'm thinking saline. That's what I'm thinking of. Tears?
Looking at Pee-Pee's face like through these computers right now.
It's been a long day.
Sing, girl. You didn't use your voice today.
Yes, I did. Half the time. What's the voice? This is the voice. Kelly Clarkson, Ozempic. Let's talk about it. I'm just kidding.
What?
When she was a guest on The Voice, but now she has her own show. In my mind, it all made sense.
When she was a judge on The Voice?
Was she not? No, she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Not
And
a
then it made
guest.
me think of, a judge. When she was a judge on The
Yeah.
Voice. Yeah.
With Arianka.
With Arianka.
Well, she
And
was on it
then
for a while.
She now has her own show, and then she got Miss Ozempic. I think she admitted that, but that's okay.
Yeah, she did.
regardless,
She got God. She was kind of a bad
Well,
thing.
she got God, and then
tried
she
to lie
got
to-
10% of the God the dirty money from the
And
devil.
put it to Ozempic.
Yeah.
Which, same girl. I don't even know why they lie about it. Everybody wants to be on it. So why are you like
And you can tell.
wrong? Yeah.
Not with her specifically
no, they
per se,
get
but I mean like
Ozempic face.
when it
they
the
get
face
sunken in.
the face.
Yeah, that's
The
a big
face.
thing right now. You know who looks really bad?
I do. Sharon Osbourne.
No.
Oh yes, is the right
Yeah,
answer
but
to
that's
that.
not who I was thinking of.
Look up Sharon Osbourne's
No, Kelly.
Kelly.
It's Kelly, not Sharon.
Well, no, both of them.
Sharon's
Oh.
always kind of had the sunken in skinny
Worse.
face.
Worse.
But
Girl.
Kelly is really a lot.
No, Kelly is giving like, oh,
No, who's bad is Scott Disick.
you know why?
He's really.
You know why?
It's like too much.
Because he
They
went
talk
from
about it on the Kardashians.
because he went from like a little average, to like
No, then he
and
got a
all
little
that
bit bigger.
skin, and then I was
And
like,
now
oh,
he's really thin. He was like
whoa.
average, then he got a little bit bigger, and now he's like really
But the
thin.
body don't have time to catch up.
No, unless you'd have to be working out 24/7 to tone that up as you're losing the weight. And
Yeah,
even
no.
then it's probably
No.
still not going to work.
And do what you're gonna do. Have a good time with it. I'm just saying.
Well,
I'm just
They
saying.
even talk about it on the show. They don't talk about the Ozempic part of it, but the girls have come to him and be like, "You need to stop losing weight. It's like getting you're good now.
yeah.
it's time."
And when the Kardashians are telling you to stop losing weight,
Yeah, whose waists are literally as big as the pole of that camera stand.
maybe it's time. Yeah. Maybe it's time, by the way, to tell me a story.
It is time to tell you a story.
What?
Okay.
You texted me like
So-
3 days ago.
I know.
And haven't spilled a single thing. So spill the tea, girl.
So for those that don't know, I'm going to reveal it now.
Okay.
I've been holding on to a secret about you, and I'm going to reveal it now. I'm just kidding.
Help. That's when my
girl.
soul leaves my body.
So my actual job is a real estate agent. And I was very fortunate enough to help 2 of our close friends to purchase a new home and sell their old home.
Yes.
So the other day we had what's called the final walkthrough for their new home, which is basically where you go to make sure nothing was fucked up between the inspections and now, and we're good to move forward in the next. And you do it like you then are closing like a day later. It has to be like right before closing.
Yes.
So, which is great. I mean, look at what happened with the house that I purchased. We went in and like the kitchen ceiling had bubbled from a leak and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So we did have to adjust things, like it happens. So it's good that you have to do that.
Absolutely.
So we went in, everything was fine. But I pull up. So it's this beautiful home. I call them like the San Francisco houses where they're all kind of like tall and long and they sit like right on top of each other.
Like me.
And they're at the tall, long, and they sit on top of each other.
Let's
The name
fuel the
of the
rumors.
episode.
Fuel the rumors.
Tall, long, and sitting on top of each other.
Mama.
So theirs is at the very end of the street.
Okay.
In beautiful neighborhood,
Love
right
that.
by the lake, right by this
end of the street is
path.
the way to go.
Yeah, it's wonderful. So I get there first, driving down the street toward the house.
Automobile gangster.
I can see that there's 2 cop cars at the end of the street. And I'm
No.
like, okay.
No.
Never like fun, but I'm like, well, whatever. So
No.
they have their lights on, but they're just sitting there. So I park.
Oh no.
I get out and I'm walking like up to the front door of the house, whatever. And their cops are fully in their cars.
They're like in front of the house or just nearby?
They're like technically in front of the house, but it's like they're at
God.
the end of the street because it's a one-way street. Like,
Right. So they could just be there chilling, whatever.
right. And they're sitting in the car. They're not out. So
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
okay.
Okay,
They're
whatever.
parked kind of weird, whatever. Then there's a girl then at the neighbor's house who is sitting on the phone on the front porch. And I know now, but I think she was crying. So I'm like, do I ask her what's going on? Do I ask the cops what's going on? And like our friends are not there yet. So I'm like, okay.
Yeah, hi,
whatever.
welcome to your new home.
Right. So
Hello?
I like walk in, I get it all ready. They come and then we're kind of joking about it, but it's kind of like, whatever, girl, we're moving on. It's
Okay.
Cleveland. There's cops everywhere, whatever.
Okay, so okay.
So now we're getting ready to leave. We've been there for like a half an hour.
Sure.
We look out the front window, right? 'Cause
Sure,
We're
sure.
like, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Now the cops are out of their cars.
Okay.
They're walking toward that neighbor's house where that girl was sitting on the phone, which
Okay.
is literally directly next door.
Okay.
And there's now a medical examiner van parked there as well. And I'm like,
no.
and there's like the person with the gloves and the badge and like the coat, the whole thing. So I'm like,
no.
fucking hell. So literally,
Not another house available.
well, and it gets better because yes. So now we're like sitting at the front door. We're like, do we try to leave before? Because now I watched them pull the gurney out and they put it down on the sidewalk. So I'm like, do we try to leave like before anything happens? Do we wait? Like whatever. So then we're like, okay, we're just gonna wait. So now we're standing there talking.
What
we're
you
talking about a
wanted to
million
see
things.
was the dead body.
Well, we were just trying to like. There's no way to get to our cars without walking like over the gurney at this point. I mean, it's like that close to everything. So they're taking forever. So we're like, okay, we're just gonna go. Let's just book it. We're gonna go.
Yeah.
As we're walking out, we walk out, we go over to my car. I'm literally hugging them goodbye, right? So I'm facing the house and they're both facing me. So I'm like hugging them goodbye. And now I'm watching them carry the dead body out of the house.
Oh my god.
And I'm like, are you fucking kidding?
Oh no.
And it's in like they left the hard part of the gurney there and they just brought in like the plastic bag that they're putting him in or this person in.
No.
So now they're just carrying the plastic bag like down the steps to the gurney because it's one of those houses where you walk up the stairs to get to the
That's
front
why I
door.
probably didn't bring the gurney. So they're carrying the bag with the body in it down the steps.
And like putting it on the gurney on the sidewalk.
Oh
to
my
take away.
god. Oh my
And
god.
there's like
my god.
a young guy there now, and the girl is there, and there's like I think a spouse, and like what's funny is that these friends of ours. So this neighborhood, this particular street, the whole street is like filled with pride flags. Very gay over there.
Yeah. Oh no, this isn't the neighbor. Is this
that had the big Trumper flag?
Is that because they told me about this house that like is gonna hate them
when they were walking home from Pride. they saw this flag, the Trump
They
flag.
told me about that.
That house. So
They told me that he was
Yeah.
kind of a rude guy.
that house. So
Oh my God, is it the guy? Was it the guy? I wonder.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it was the guy or the wife. I'm assuming there was a couple in there, so I don't know which one it was. So, but what's funny, which they didn't know until we got there, was that there's a neighbor on the other corner of the street, literally directly across the street, who must be loaded because all these houses are like brick. They're kind of like older looking, but his is like clearly brand new. It's a all black house. It's got like a black glass garage.
Do you
door.
like the all
It's
black
beautiful.
houses? No, I don't either.
Not there because everything else looks so specific, and then you like do this weird. It looks weird.
Yeah, black houses, I don't understand.
But
the
he
trend.
must be loaded. He also had his house removed off of Zillow and Google Maps, so like you cannot find the house on Google Maps.
How is that?
So-
you can pay for that?
Yeah.
Oh.
But he's had it done. They actually assumed he was like a Cleveland athlete, and that's why. But he's not. We saw him. He is not. He's not. I'm sure he's very nice, but he was peeping just like we were out the window,
Girl, we seen
And
it. We seen it.
He put up like as big as this f***ing backdrop, a Biden Harris flag on the front of his house, like across the street, which is kind of funny. But so whoever one of the Trumpers died.
I'm sorry to this man. No
Yeah.
disrespect to the Trumpers out there, and we're not laughing
Disrespect
at
to the Trumpers,
you.
girl.
We're not laughing that you died. However, for comedic purposes only, I'm gonna have a laugh.
How fucking nuts is that? We were there
Oh my God,
for
look.
45 minutes one day
Oh my God.
that we could have been there any hour we wanted to. We picked the time. The house is vacant. We could have went any time we wanted to.
Oh my God.
And in that 45 minutes,
He
this all
couldn't deal
managed to
with.
happen.
He got choked out, like literally, like surrounded by the
All the
pride
gays.
flags, and he literally died.
Which
the
I
gays
was like,
did it.
why
We
would you
did
live
it,
in that
Joe.
neighborhood if you're going to be like that? You know it's a gay neighborhood. It's particular, like I said, that street is loud and fucking proud.
Yeah.
So clearly, so I'm just like,
well, girl.
but yeah, what?
Oh my God. No disrespect. I don't know what happened. You never know. However,
We honestly were like, this is not a bad omen. What this is a
Superficially-
good omen. TBH. Sorry about
most
it.
people be like, ooh, death, but they're kind of like, ooh.
But imagine
that's
I would have walked up to
horrible.
that girl and been like, so what's going on?
Yeah.
'Cause she's probably crying because she probably found the person dead
T
in the house. And then of course there was like the minute where we were like, do we think it was like murder? Or like,
Yeah,
whatever. But
yeah.
if it was that, it would have been much
Maybe
more of a
it's
dramatic
Maybelline.
scene. You know what I mean? Like there would have been a lot more happening.
Okay, what are the odds of that though? Like,
Yeah.
right then,
How bad is
that's
that?
a gag.
I know. I told you I had a good story to tell you, girl.
You have all the stories about the graveyards, the deaths,
I
like
know.
everything.
I know.
Oh my God.
It was like so wild, and like the police like all lined up down the stairs as they were like carrying the body out to like the thing and stuff. It was like
God.
so dramatic, but I
Yeah.
was just like,
I've never been that I've
Me
never
neither.
had
a family member died.
no, but the
Anyone close
only
to you?
one that was my grandpa on my dad's side who passed when I was like 4. So I don't really even remember. I don't remember a funeral. I don't remember any of that. So haven't really been around that.
Yeah, I mean, I've never had to like watch a dead body be like transported or anything before.
Yeah. I mean,
But
you,
I've seen
you
them at
carried one
funerals
in a
and
box.
yeah, I did. I guess.
No disrespect.
But it was like I guess outside of like a coffin, I've never seen.
Sure. Do you think that's what Katy Perry meant when she said, "Do you ever feel like a plastic bag"? Was that the plastic bag in question? A gay anthem.
A gay anthem. With the album and single are still not out, by the way, which we referenced in the last
I
episode,
know,
but neither are out yet.
But her picture certainly changed on Apple Music to that like
Yeah.
hot fly
Everything
beautiful
changed
photo.
over.
I'm mad.
excited. It better be good. I hope she has like a good collab. I need some good collabs
See,
with her.
I feel like that's the thing to do now is everybody's doing 16 collabs on an album,
Unless
which
you're good enough to not have a
which
collab.
it's like that's the only way to like sell these days
know.
because streaming don't make no money. And I would know. I have plenty of things streaming. Oh yes. Oh
What?
yes.
Name them.
Streaming now. Dead beaten horse jokes with Chris.
Dead beaten horse
Dead
jokes.
dead.
So jokes about horses
Yeah. that
you dead beat. Reverse that and drop dead.
That reminds me of somebody dying. I don't know why. But yes, I was just last night. You guessed it on Craigslist Misconnections. Was this you? No, it says it was far away. It says Wadsworth. That's not near. That's not in the area. I don't
my
think.
parents.
Oh. Oh my God! Is it your dad?
It's me when I was at my
No,
parents.
this was your dad. No, everything I know about your dad.
Oh, good. He was just complaining that I brought my mom up again the other day and still not him.
Michael,
he gets
this is
the
you.
butter, that little.
Mike, this is for you, Michael, whether you like it or not. And I have a feeling this is about you.
Oh.
The Craigslist misconnection title says Doc. Oh. And the and the thing says, I'm a cross-dresser and we met a few years ago for your pleasure. Tell me what you drove and what we did. So if you're out there and you met a cross-dresser that met you for your pleasure, tell this person what you drove and what you did.
Was it you during Kinky Boots?
No.
Nothing was pleasurable about that.
Oh,
honey.
well, maybe because I should have called the doc when people saw me in that and
Save some
out.
lives.
How about hot wife downtown? Hot wife being one word in this post, by the way. Hot wife. I kind of live. Ew, I heard myself breathing there. Hot wife. Oh, I need to catch up on RuPaul from last Friday. It's okay. I'm only one episode behind. I'll catch up.
Right. Anyway.
Huh?
I'm just waiting for the story.
Oh, hot wife downtown. Okay, yeah. It says, looking for hot wife. Again, one word. Not the hot wife. Looking for hot wife. I saw downtown Cleveland Saturday. Really enjoyed our conversation. Just remind me what you said to make me laugh. Okay. Question. Answer. I have so many of these. I come across so many of these, and this has really struck a nerve with me now. Why do people go online and say something so vague that this could really apply to anybody?
Yeah.
Imagine what this really does is baits the people like me that think I am the hot wife.
I almost interrupted him to say, are you trying to say that because you think you might be hot wife?
I think I am hot wife.
I literally knew.
Not this one specifically,
Hashtag predictable.
But this is why I read these, because I'm like, who's out there looking for hot dilf? Me.
For you. Can I tell you something so vulgar that somebody said to me on one of these apps the other day? You're going to have to bleep basically the whole thing out, but your reaction will be worth it alone.
Okay.
I'm on one of those apps. Mm-hmm. We all know which one. This person, out of nowhere, messages me and says, I'm literally blocking my mouth so people can't read my lips, and literally says, will you come over and off on my girlfriend's pussy? She's sleeping and wearing a short skirt. Hello?
Oh.
Hello?
And you said yes.
I did not.
So how did it go?
I was like, is that not sexual assault? I was
what
like,
you said
what?
was you're hosting. Well, yeah, I guess if she's asleep. Spoiler alert. No, I'm not believing
I
that.
guess if she's asleep. Wow, brave. Like, are you kidding?
How would she? Let's talk about this. How would she not wake up?
Yeah.
Maybe he wants her to wake up. Maybe he wants
or
to
she
be
would
caught.
fake be asleep.
I don't understand
Also
that.
on that app.
Why are
you looking for that?
You're not looking for punani is what you're not looking for on that app.
I was just like, I mean, this was out of nowhere.
You replied, didn't you?
I did not. And I'll show you.
Did he have a picture?
Yeah.
Was he hot enough to go over and do something to
Gross,
his
dingy.
girlfriend's punani?
Gross, dingy, and
Oh,
drug-filled.
dingy. Dingy is a word that I haven't heard in a long time, and it conjures a very specific image in my mind that I'm pretty sure encapsulates what you exactly saw.
Is it because you're dingy?
Now, why would you bring it to me?
Well, it's the same way you brought hot wife to you.
Well, that I didn't bring that to me. That was delivered
that
to me.
Came to you.
That was delivered.
That you and your pussy.
In the punani with the sleeping girlfriend.
Say the word.
Punani.
Deed it.
Girlfriend.
Bleeping D it.
G-D it.
Bleeping D
Oh,
it.
G-D. I don't say that. I say gosh darn.
ASS.
ASS.
Somebody was just asking me the other day. They were like, I think it's so funny that Chris listens to the clean versions of songs. And I was like, yeah, he also doesn't curse. And they were like, what? And I was like, yeah, like, and I gave them all the examples. I was like, GD, gosh darn, ASS, shite, punani. I literally was like, listing, frick was a big one. I was like, listed all the different versions. And they're like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, girl.
Yeah, it's not a facade.
It's a lifestyle choice.
When my parents said being gay is a lifestyle, that's the lifestyle
This
they
was
meant.
the lifestyle
I was like, this is
you
the
chose.
lifestyle I chose, was to just, I don't know.
Was to not use the words.
Yeah, just live in land of euphemism.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, if you want to keep listening, if you want to watch us, stream
Hey.
us, endorse
Hey.
us
Who wouldn't?
on our post.
Oh!
You can find us at bythewaypod.com.
You can find us on
Yeah. On bythewaypod.com.
not the dating apps.
And go ahead.
Huh? Oh, you can find us on bywaypod.com and wherever
Do
you're
I have to
listening,
do everything
watching.
around here?
Oh, bye. Next Monday.
Catch us on Monday.
Season 2. Bye.